Jonathan, I know everyone's going to say, wait a minute, we found a new quarterback. Relax, pump the brakes. He did an outstanding job yesterday. But there are a lot of people who deserve to have flowers thrown at their feet for their performance yesterday. Dante Foreman, he took his time. I'm inactive. Oh, you need me now. 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 through the air from Tyson Bagent, his first career touchdown pass. Matt Eberflus, who's a hell of a defensive coordinator. We don't know yet as a head coach. Hasn't trended right, but as a DC, this guy's doing a hell of a job. The last 3 weeks, he's held NFL teams in check. Good job, coach. Chris Morgan. I was amused drinking my Sunday morning coffee with everyone outraged about the offense. Like, what are you doing? They knew what they were doing. That offensive line was outstanding. Tevin Jenkins said he's actually more comfortable on the right side. He'll play left guard, more comfortable on the right side. Give a lot of credit to Simo, Chris Morgan, the O-line coach, Eberflus, Getsy, Janoko, because they put together an offensive line that protected Tyson Bagent, and then the kid did the rest. And Jaylen Johnson, he wants to get paid.
Tyson Bagent, the big storyline going into Sunday's game, Cap, was trying to determine what Tyson Bagent would look like with his first NFL start.
Yep.
I heard it all throughout the broadcast, right here on ESPN 1000 and also on television, about Tyson Bagent being the Division II player. What does this look like as he steps in for Justin Fields? And he answered the bell. The offense answered the bell. 21 for 29, good for 162 yards and a touchdown for Tyson Bagent. Tyson Bagent was incredibly efficient and steady. It doesn't necessarily mean that's aesthetically pleasing for everybody, and I couldn't care about everyone else. I just care about me watching the Bears. It doesn't matter what it looked like. What it was winning football. Cap and I were texting back and forth about watching Bagent and how terrific he was. The running game was stellar, 173 yards on 38 carries. Also, spraying the wealth, 9 different receivers for Bagent. An easy pitch and catch against that Raiders defense. And so give Bagent all the credit in the world. He was not nervous out there. He might have had butterflies, but we didn't see it. What we saw was a guy, Cap, that was just taking what the defense gave him. A little pitch and catch. He wasn't necessarily all these big, deep throws. What he did is that he got the ball out quickly, and the offensive line and the offense worked in concert for a Bears victory.
I cannot wait till the All-22 comes out at some point tomorrow, and I will break it down as I do every week. Coach, I take the stopwatch. It's right there. Okay, from fingertip to release, from the snap to the release, how much time? I'm promising you that 98% of those, 2.2, 2.3, catch, one look, gone. And that's what you have to do to slow down, like a Max Crosby who had 1 sack. They did a really good job chipping on him. I just thought Tyson Bagent's poise was the most impressive thing, because here's a kid. Now, I know he's a Division II player. He had multiple D1 teams that wanted to sign him and get him to transfer from Shepherd because he's a really good football player. Nope, I'm good where I'm at. And now here he is in the National Football League. That doesn't mean that if Justin's healthy, that Tyson has beaten him out and taken the job. That's not what we're saying here. Slow down. Let him continue to play. And if Justin can't go, the kid is more than capable.
There's no doubt about that, Cap. And the most impressive number for Bagent I saw yesterday was 0. And that's 0 interceptions.
Yep.
I mean, having value of the football. I can't say that Justin Fields has always been that. And again, he's been rushed and he's been battered and he's got PTSD and all that from his time with this offensive line. But it's a funny thing that happens, Cap. Let's slow it down for a second. Just analyze it. It's a funny thing that happens with an offensive line when you get the ball out quickly or when you have the penchant to run the football. It's amazing what happens with an offensive line, right? Because this offensive line is in the mud, correct? Until yesterday. What happened there, Cap? What's the difference in the offensive line what we saw Sunday in the previous games with Justin?
Ball out quickly. If you don't have to block for 5 seconds or 4 seconds, he gets it out The example, the deep seam he threw to DJ Moore last week, 2.16 seconds. You're a lot better offensive line when your guy's throwing in rhythm rather than running around forcing you to block animals like Max Crosby.
Yes. The offensive line's not blocking for 6 and 7 seconds. The offensive line's blocking for 2 or 3 seconds.
Correct.
And, of course, down the field as well to help the offense move. But I just noticed, and it was just interesting to watch Bagent get the ball out so quickly. And, again, it's not necessarily like these big looping throws. It wasn't these bombs he was throwing, just enough to just matriculate the ball down the field. That third quarter, the Bears only scored 7 points. They shut out the Vegas on the other side. But it's one of the best drives I've seen in 2 years, that third quarter.
Yep.
Just take your time. Just get it down the field. Just chewing up time on the clock. The defense, the reason why that they were, again, it wasn't like they killed Hoyer and O'Connell. What they did is that they had plenty of time to rest because the offense was on the field, giving the defense time to rest, Cap.
You're correct.
Again, time and time again, Bagent's like, okay, easy pitch and catch from me to you. All right, let's keep the chains moving. Let's get ahead of the chains. Let's run the football. Let's keep chewing clock. And again, this is not about whether or not Tyson Bagent is going to be the top pick for the Heisman or if the Bears are going to be the number 1 team in the AP poll tomorrow. That's
Correct.
not what it's about. It's about winning football games at any cost. It's a Bears victory Monday, Cap, for the first time since they beat Houston last year. That's a long time without winning games at home.
It was just a lot of fun to feel that vibe. It was just different, man. The offense and he did not change the game plan. I flipped over to listen to Lance, who will be with us in studio at 9:30.
Yep.
And there he is with Alex Brown, with Coach. And I am listening to those guys. And Alex and Lance were discussing the offensive game plan. And they both said they didn't change the game plan from what Justin does. No. Luke Getsy didn't go, I got Justin out of the way. Now let's try this game plan. Nope. It was just executed more precisely.
Mm-hmm.
Just, there's a read. There's the next read. Bam, ball out.
Yes.
That's it. That's what Justin has to learn from being on the sideline. Boy, that thing looked a lot better. He's a better athlete, Justin. He's got a bigger arm, Justin. But that kid gets the ball out. He just runs it better.
Just run the offense.
Yes.
That's all. Not trying to get get it all at one time. And again, this is what Bagent does for his first time as an NFL starter. What does that look like next week if he plays against the Chargers? We'll see. It just tells you where the offense is in yesterday's game, Cap. The longest pass was 17 yards to Foreman. 17 yards.
Yep.
I got a long of 15 for Moore. I got a long of 11 for Mooney. I got 16 for Mercedes Lewis, who came out of mothballs. Mercedes Lewis got a catch, Cap.
He did.
That's when you know the offense is good. The bridge too far was to Homer. That's when he got a little too cute.
Yeah.
All right, Cap, that's enough.
All right, ball's loose.
All right, that's enough. Like, I understand you got a lot of plays and you're spreading the wealth, which is great. But then when he gave it to Homer and he fumbled, all right, that's it. That's enough now.
Correct.
That's enough.
But I loved that play where he extended the play with his legs and picked up a first down.
Oh.
Talking about Bagent.
You mean him moving out of the pocket?
He got flushed. He rolled. He looked. He kept faking like he was going to throw, freeze the defenders. It's just a really smart way of doing it. And he was able to pick up a first down. Then he's come on.
Yeah.
Give me your love.
Yes.
I loved it. Loved it.
That's putting your balls on the table, by the way. You're a D2 guy in the backup for the team, and he's already captured the hearts of the fans at Soldier Field. They were behind him.
Correct.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And all those out there that went, boy, I wish we'd have kept a veteran backup. I can't believe it. Ryan Poles should wake up this morning and go, okay, we're not where we need to be, obviously. But guess what? I can evaluate players because evaluating Tyson Bagent, who was down there at the Senior Bowl for every team to evaluate, he got him. That was a very solid move.
And Cap, we have to be able to give Eberflus his flowers on that defensive side. And again, it was just one sack. But I just like how this defense was really aggressive against, again, an older Brian Hoyer. O'Connell came in for mop-up duty at the end. But Jaylen Johnson was opportunistic. By the way, I don't know why he was dressed as a traffic cone yesterday. Why did he have the longer orange?
And how about this? And when Thayer's on Thursday, we got to talk to him about it.
That's weird.
Thayer made a great point. Great point. Take the orange sleeves off, especially against the stark white of the Raiders jersey.
Yeah.
You're like a beacon to the official. Oh, I saw that orange grab.
Yeah.
You want to blend. You want to make it difficult on the official.
Yes.
So
It's weird.
please take the orange sleeves off. And, and also, I know he's a good player. I like that he's on our team, and he had 2 picks, one a pick 6. Stop with the, yeah, I absolutely meant I want to get paid at the top of the market.
I saw it.
You had 1 interception in your career.
Yes.
You hadn't had one since 2 years ago. Settle down, Sparky. Just keep playing good football.
I saw that too. And by the way, great teammates around him, because not only on that first one does he say, I want to get paid, takes his helmet off and lets
Yes.
people know. What are you doing there? What are you doing there?
Right.
We understand that you want to get paid.
Yes.
Okay. We
Yes.
see you.
Yes.
You did it against an 80-year-old Brian Hoyer. Congratulations.
He's horrible.
Okay. Yeah. He's closer to a CBS eye jacket than a quarterback in this league.
That's correct.
But that's what it is, though. Like, all right, Johnson, we see you. Just keep playing ball.
Correct.
And looking like one of these safety cones out here. Like, so you just want to be seen, right? Everyone knows because you're the one dressed in deep orange out there in the sleeves.
Yeah.
No, don't back him up yet. Now, hold on a second. Not him. Travis Homer, yes. Hold on, Jay Moore. Travis Homer, a bridge too far for me. But Edmonds played well. Kap, Kyler Gordon played well. Brisker, of course, is always active. And the Eberflus defense, pretty good.
It was pretty solid.
Pretty
You got to
good.
look, we'll be as hard on people as is called for.
Yeah.
We don't get personal,
No.
but we're fair, but we're also honest. And Eberflus, he gave out game balls to Jaylen Johnson, Tyson Bagent, and Deontay Foreman. Mm-hmm. He should get one, too. He should.
Yep.
His club is playing hard for him. Like, he's a professional football coach. Do I think he's a great head coach? Obviously not.
No, of course
the
he's
record says he's not.
Yeah.
That said, as a DC, he did a really good job yesterday.